Oh, yeah. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. You just tuned in to the most exclusive podcast in the city, in the state. Mogul Moves Only, hey. Into the dragon, no, I was chosen, I didn't vanish. I am a psychic, holding the gadget. I am a psychic, knew this would happen. And I got a real heavy hit in the game right now. Yeah. And we gonna go up. Mogul Moves Only, hey. Hey. We gonna have a good time, man. I'm back in my bag.
Back in the bag.
You know what I'm saying? We've been off for a little bit, but we back in here.
Back in the bit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I got a real special treat for y'all, man. I think y'all gonna really enjoy this.
I told my mama I'ma be on TV. This for the ones that ain't run off and leave me. You niggas see through like bottles of Fiji.
Yo, you go ahead and turn that down, Mario.
I'm from the west, so I see lots of W's.
Yo, you just tuned in to the most exclusive podcast, Mogul Moves Only with your boy, Big D the Mogul, a.k.a. Suge Diddy, a.k.a. Illuminati Jack, a.k.a. Big Thanos, a.k.a. Heaven on Earth, a.k.a. Dry Rub Shawty. You know why? Because I'm good before the drip. I don't need no sauce. You on the dig?
Hey.
And I got a heavy head in the game. Y'all probably seen him everywhere. You're not going to forget him once you see him. Just dropped a new project, Muhammad DALI. Visuals crazy, song crazy, production crazy. Putting the city on, man, on fire right now. I got my guy, you know what I'm saying, DALI VODOO in the building. What up, though?
What's good, bro? What's good, man?
Good.
Feel good to be in here, man.
For sure, man. I appreciate you coming out.
I appreciate you for letting me come through, man.
And just before we get started, I want to let all my listeners know, and all those who watching on YouTube as well, please subscribe, comment, share. You can stream this on Mogul Moves Only on YouTube, Mogul Moves Only on Spotify, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, iHeartRadio. Man, please share, please comment. I'm telling you, every week or so, man, I'm gonna definitely bring the hottest artists, the hottest moguls around the game to come and just chop it up, man. So I appreciate y'all supporting me. Also, I just want to take the time to shout out some of our sponsors. Shout out to my guys at Royal Bully and out of Detroit, Michigan, man. If y'all into like them French bulldogs and you want a competitive breed, competitive genetics, champions genetics, holla at my guy, Royal Bully on IG. And we checking in right now in Mogul Media Studios. But now that we got all the business out the way, man, VODOO, man, I've been seeing you around on the scene for a long time, right? So for most people, my listeners who probably already know, I'm from Detroit, but I've been in Dallas since 2010, but I really started getting into the music scene out here probably like 2013, 14. But ever since I've been on the scene, running around with Gun Street and Boogie and all of them, I've always saw you on the scene from a distance, and when people see you, it's not hard to remember you. You know what I'm saying? You always got your own style, you're on your own lane. So I'm happy to have you on here, man. And
I appreciate it, for real, man. I really, really appreciate it. And that's crazy, man. We done known each other for a minute, man.
Yeah.
Like, and just done crossed paths a few times and shit like that. And it's just crazy how stuff like unfold and stuff.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't know, I'm just happy to be in this.
So with that whole thing, man, you been in your own name, and you probably answered this a whole lot of times, man, but DALI VODOO, kind of give me a little bit behind that name.
Well, like it started with my Instagram name, and you know, like people be calling you by your Instagram name and stuff in person. So like my name was like Voodoo Child, and me and my gang, we had put together a mixtape or whatever. And one of the lines I said on one of the songs was "Call me Voodoo, no DALI," and it kind of just like flipped into there like DALI VODOO or whatever, because people was already calling me Voodoo and stuff or whatever.
So what's the DALI part?
Well, it just came from that bar or whatever
that bar.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I feel like I like draw inspiration from like different artists and stuff like that too. I know you know Salvador Dali. Yeah, that man, he's like really, really, really creative, and it just kind of like, I don't know, went together or whatever. Like
facts. Okay, so then we came with DALI VODOO. What was your name before becoming an artist? Is this your first rap name and you stuck with it?
Man,
Okay.
I've been rapping for a minute, man. I done went by like a lot of different names.
What's the most embarrassing rap name?
Most embarrassing name. Probably Moons, bro. My name was Moons, bro, with a Z at the end. That was fucked, bro.
So Moons, what else? What's some other names?
Man, these hoes, like, nah, bro. Like, they was kind of like cheesy, man.
Man, that's the whole purpose.
What's Black Diamond?
Okay.
I don't know.
They too bad. Sound like a male exotic dancer.
Right, bro? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Now coming to the stage.
Right, bro.
Black Diamond.
Man.
Nah.
I was wilding.
Okay. So where you from, man?
I'm from West Dallas, but I went to school out in Cedar Hill.
So, I hear people say they from West Dallas, bro, but I don't know. I feel like West Dallas is like Neverland. Like, I hear people say they from
West
there,
Dallas
but I don't
big,
even know
bro.
where that's at.
Man, like, I don't know how you could not know where West Dallas is at. Like, it's like directly, if you like downtown, it's like right there off of the bridge. They got the little park on the side and stuff, or whatever. Like,
it doesn't seem like there's no neighborhoods over there.
I mean,
what's the streets? Educate me so I know not to go there.
I mean, I'm from down there by Amelia Earhart, and that's off Westmoreland or whatever.
Okay. Okay, I know where Westmoreland is. Okay.
Yeah, that's like the neighborhood that I kind of grew up in, or whatever. But I mean, West Dallas, bro. I ain't gonna say you just can't go nowhere or whatever. Just make sure you just, I don't know, ain't out there tripping or whatever. Like,
I don't. Now that I know where West Dallas is,
not saying they ain't gonna play with you or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you can't go out there. You know,
I'm good.
Make
I'm
sure
good. I don't. Now that I know kind of where West Dallas is, you won't really see me over there. You don't see me in the cliff. No, what's that? Holly Hills. You ain't gonna catch me in the north unless I'm trying to get to uptown and ride past it. Know what I mean? I just stay down there in Murderfield where I belong. That's why I call it Mansfield. Got the most gangster homeowners association on the planet. I'm telling you, man, we don't play. So West Dallas, are you born and raised in Dallas? Or have you ever lived anywhere else outside of here?
Like once I got older and stuff, I started like moving around and stuff or whatever. But like I'm from out here. I was raised out here or whatever. Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you this, and maybe you can answer this for me, right? I'm being from. I mean, I live in, of course, like I said, I'm from Detroit. I lived in Atlanta. I lived in Florida for a little bit. I've been here. Dallas is probably by far of all the places that I've ever met. I mean, that I've ever been, the most territorial. Y'all like very, very serious about y'all size. But the funny thing is, it's weird about y'all though. As soon as somebody get on, the first thing that everybody seem like they do in Dallas is try to discredit where they from. And it'd be like the people saying from the same hood, like DeRoe. Oh, DeRoe ain't from Dallas. He from Lancaster. Now you got the whole.
I don't know why it's like
Yellow Beezy pop. Oh, Yellow Beezy. He ain't from the. Where he supposed to be from the Cliff? Or yeah, he ain't from the Cliff. He from Fort Worth. Then you got Mo 3. He ain't from the North. He ain't welcome in the North. He from such and such and such. Like,
man,
why do you feel like Dallas is like that, man?
I don't know.
Or am I wrong? Is it not really like that? There's just a
niggas do be hating, but it's like, I don't know. They just start getting particular or whatever. Like, you know how people do or whatever. They just trying to be petty and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, like, somebody trying to put on from where they from or whatever. Like, and I feel like if you done been somewhere like long enough and stuff like that, you done got accustomed to what's going on there and stuff like that. Like, that's and you putting on for them, bro. Like, you doing right by them or whatever. But like, I don't know why niggas be on some shit like that. Like, niggas just be hating.
No, absolutely. Hold on. Hey, Toya, can you slide that to her for me? So like, okay. So West Dallas. Said you went to school down there where?
Cedar Hill.
So what was it like for you growing up, man? Like, what was your childhood like?
Like my childhood, like I just grew up around a lot of people or whatever. Like we had foster kids or whatever, like from whenever I was like real young and stuff. So I just grew up around like a lot of different people. Okay. Or whatever. And moving from West Dallas to Cedar Hill, it was like a big like kind of like change or whatever and stuff. But it started like it's happened like real early off of my life or whatever. So I was like, I just adjusted or whatever. And I don't know, like while I was younger or whatever, like we had I guess like even more than we have right now, or whatever, like kids and stuff. So like I don't know, it was just weird or whatever. Like with my parents and stuff. Like I don't know. I'll start over with the question, bro.
No, you go do your thing,
bro. But what's it called? Nah. I mean, that's just what it was like growing up, man. I was just like around a lot of people and stuff like that. And I mean, I was out here doing just like same like young nigga shit like other niggas be out here doing and shit or whatever. But like the main thing was like I was around a lot of people and stuff, and it just gave me a different view of how people move and stuff like that. Because I was around a lot of different people in like different headspaces and different walks of life and stuff like that. Okay.
So with the foster kids, did you ever like tease them? Like you get in trouble? Like your parents ain't want you?
Nah, that's
you
whack,
ain't got
nah.
nobody.
Not nothing
you
like
was a
that,
crack
though.
baby.
Nah, bro. See, you taking it too far, but nah.
You ain't never got
like
into an
that.
argument with one of the foster kids and it went there.
Like, I ain't got into arguments and stuff like that, but we wouldn't go to something like petty like that or whatever. Like, I wouldn't be saying no crazy shit like that. Like, nah. Like, like I guess I used to talk about territorial, nigga. We was territorial in the house too. I grew up with my sisters or whatever, and we had like a lot of different foster kids and stuff like that. So like it was me and my sister sometimes versus the kids or whatever. Like, I don't know.
So like I remember it was a house, this great house across the street from me, and it was like a foster care house. And you know they had the kids, and I guess one day the kids was walking to the crib, and I guess they decided they was gonna boss up and just try to stun on them, flex on us. They talking cash shit.
Well,
so you know niggas just start saying the most disrespectful shit. Like I was just saying, like your parents ain't want your ass. Nigga, that's why you staying with strangers. I bet your ass ain't gonna be there next week like Lil Corey.
Be there, bro. Like
then we egged their house up. This shit was savage as hell.
They shouldn't have been talking crazy, I guess.
Man. Like, you know, as a kid, bro, you mean as hell. You don't even understand the implications or
what the fuck you saying.
What you saying. You like, damn, this kid really going through it. And you like, yo, you ain't got nobody. I bet you gonna be gone next week.
Cause you just trying to say the thing to get the ooh out of everybody and shit. Like, oh dude.
So like the music part, man. So let's get into that. When you just dropped the project, Muhammad DALI. Tell us a little bit about that project. You know, the concept behind it. How did you come up with that name for the project?
I feel like from when I first started dropping this DALI VODOO up until when the project was dropping, and even now, whatever, I just feel like stuff be like a fight or whatever, and having to win my way through situations and stuff like that. Like if somebody telling me no, having to win my way around that no, or like if somebody like slamming doors in my face, like having to move around it and stuff. And that's kind of where it came from. And like the DALI kind of like obviously was like kind of sitting there at the end or whatever. So I just felt like the stars aligned or whatever. Like the motherfucking GOAT right here, Muhammad Ali or whatever, and the kind of like fighting theme and stuff like that I was kind of on or whatever.
So the artwork on the project is crazy. Did you come up with that concept yourself, or was it?
It was like a kind of like a face your demons kind of thing or whatever. So it was like I kind of grew up like kind of like a nerd and stuff like that or whatever. So I was like playing games and watching anime and all kind of shit like that or whatever. And like the theme of it or whatever, I wanted it to be real like based on like who I really am and stuff like that. And like the obvious theme kind of would have been like, let me just go with a boxing thing and stuff like that. And even to be going with a theme, like, you know, like a lot of times people, they don't kind of like have like a headspace they want to be at with their project. And I just knew I wanted to be in a certain headspace. But like, it was like real like Mortal Kombat inspired, like anime inspired or whatever. And I kind of wanted to cling to that or whatever for the but I was like moving with it. The video for Into the Dragon is gonna be crazy, by the way.
Hey, you working on it? So which one was? I saw the video game, the Mortal Kombat joint when you fighting against the different characters. Your visual is crazy as fuck. Like what? Damn! Like I'm running that back through my mind. How amazing that is. Like, I mean, at what point? I mean, Gail. I think what was that? Was that just a promotional piece? That was the
promo video right there or whatever for the full project. But it's gonna be more to the story and stuff like that. I'm gonna be pushing this project for a little minute and stuff like that. I want to kind of give it the right space to breathe or whatever, be able to tell the story or whatever in more ways than just here's the project right here, just listen to it or whatever. So
you got about how many tracks was on there? Was it 14?
15.
15. Okay, 15. So I see you got some features on there that I'm familiar with. I see you got with Fat Pimp on there. I see you got Gun on there. Now the other person, was it Bussy?
Bussy, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, that's my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and them the only 3 features you really got on
and Forrest Watson, yeah.
Okay, I see that.
People,
okay.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. I have 15 songs and only 4 features. That's a pretty good ratio. That's really showing you a lot of confidence in yourself to know that you can carry a project, such a big project on your own. I want you to take us like a little bit through the mind of DALI VODOO and that creative process. Like, you said you got into a certain headspace on this album. A little bit, talk about that headspace. What does that entail?
I feel like I got into this headspace like once I realized that I was going to be putting together the project. First, I was just like recording songs and recording stuff and just seeing where it would go and stuff. And I wasn't thinking about a project at that point in time, but probably like when I had probably like 3-4 of the songs on there is when I started being kind of sure that I wanted to start making this project or whatever. And I wanted to come out like really, really hard. This was my debut project or whatever. And I just wanted something that was just gonna just be a piece of art. You know, like in 2019, I don't know if people are still listening to projects like art or whatever, and not just like looking for just the next hit single and stuff like that, like, and bounce around from them and stuff. And I wanted to make sure it was art, but like with stuff that would keep people like interested in stuff or whatever. And I wanted to show like the versatility that I can do a lot of different things too, and not just be confined to just like a rapper or something. Like, I just wanted to make sure I was putting up a fight for myself or whatever to let me know that I can do this or whatever. Like, I'm glad I finally was able to release it, because I feel like I should have released it a minute ago, but I feel like it worked out for the better. Because like the songs on the project, some were recorded like back in 2015, but some were recorded like 2 months before the project got released or whatever, and it let me experiment with more things that I hadn't done before or whatever on the project.
So like with the project, and it's dope to see that you're more so into that artistry side, because you see a lot of artists jump into the music thing because of the money grab. They see like, oh, this person getting money like this, I'm gonna just jump in and try to do a song. But you could tell with you and your crew, y'all really put like a lot of thought into how y'all move, how y'all package yourselves, how y'all present yourselves. But like when it comes to you recording, well, how do you create your songs? Like, what is your process in your song creating? Are you a freestyler? Do you write? Like,
I'm definitely a writer.
Okay.
But like, as of like lately, I've just been doing like this weird thing where I could just get into the booth and just like start making melodies and stuff like that, and then that way I just start building onto what I thought would sound good in my head when I'm listening to the beat and stuff like that, and build onto words in there and stuff like that. And I don't know, I could do it like a lot of different kind of ways, but like that's kind of how I've been doing it lately or whatever. Just letting whatever come out naturally come out, and then writing to whatever I just came up with, like these little mumbles, these little bars that might be in there and stuff like that.
So why, you said Bussy, right? That's the name, Bussy, Fat Pimp, and Gun. Why, and who was the fourth one?
Forrest Watson.
Watson. Why only those 4 features?
I feel like the records that we had made together, I feel like they fit in with the aesthetic of what I was trying to go for with the project. Like, it all helped tell the story and stuff like that. We all like worked good together in the studio. Like, these are all people that I could probably say like my friends or something like that. Like, well, my brothers is out there, obviously Forrest and Bussy, but Fat Pimp and Gun, like we pretty cool and stuff like that. We mesh well in the studio and stuff. I didn't think it just needed a lot of different features on it. I feel like that wouldn't have not been enough me on the debut project. I feel like I needed to give as much me as possible without just like selling everything or whatever that you can do and stuff. But
so tell me a little bit about your crew, man. So you roll with a crew. I think before you say the name of your crew, isn't it important for artists to roll with a crew? Because you see it more often now, and it seems like more artists are treating their crews more like gangs.
I feel like your team is real important for really, to be honest, in anything you're doing in life. Like, your team, making sure your team is good, make sure you have a good support system, like people you can depend on and stuff like that, and they can depend on you too, or whatever. And when you just move like as a unit, I just feel like things just like align a lot better or whatever. If everybody's on the same like headspace, the same program or whatever, like it just gets like shit done like faster.
So what's the name of the crew or whatever?
BMBG, Be Motivated by Greatness. Okay.
Damn, that's deep. That's deep. So how many y'all in it? Y'all deep like Wu-Tang? 13 deep?
Nah, it's a good 6 of us.
Okay, so y'all on your way.
We on our way.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. So name some of the people in your crew, man, and how did that come about?
My brother Forrest, he started it like a long time ago or whatever. And it just kind of like grew from there or whatever. Like, and some niggas, you know, some niggas they be on that flodge and shit or whatever, and some niggas you just see who like real and who like your brothers like. And I feel like at this point, you know, like you just need like brothers in your life or whatever, and not just people you can't depend on or whatever. So like, as time went on, like we just grew to what we is or whatever. And
have y'all ever had to kick anybody out the group?
Niggas done been on some flop. I mean, yeah, like I don't know, like we don't rock with them niggas no more. I'll say it like that. So yes,
y'all kicked some people out the group. How do y'all have that conversation? Do you say, "Hey man, come step in the office"? Just want to let you know, I appreciate everything that you've done. You've been.
It ain't done like that.
No, not corporate.
They just know what's up. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about that. I like the drama in this. Maybe this can lead to the reality TV show.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, how niggas getting kicked off the island over here.
Like, you gotta leave shit within the family.
I mean, they ain't in the family no more.
But I mean, like, it's family business is what
I mean, like, what's like one of the major violations you do to get kicked out the crew? Like, what's some shit, like, if I got in the crew today and tomorrow my ass kicked right out, what is the biggest violation you could do?
Nigga, you just gotta be a real nigga, bro. Like,
But that is subjective.
Like, that's all I gotta say, bro. Like,
I bet the niggas that got kicked out the group thought they was some real niggas.
Nigga, they thought you said thought, nigga. Like,
I'm quite sure they still think they some real niggas.
Well, look, what you thought and was facts ain't lining up. That's how I feel. Like, I mean, niggas just can't be on no flaws and shit, bro. Like, you niggas can't be out here fucking on no rat shit, no snake shit. Like
what we ratting on? Like, y'all some
niggas, you 12,
shit?
nigga.
Y'all in here gangsters and shit?
Nigga, chill. This nigga got all the fucking 12.
So we can assume that the niggas that got kicked out the crew they was snitching?
Niggas be rats, bro. Niggas be snakes. Niggas be
I'm glad you brought up rats. So let's talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine real quick. I want to hear your opinion since you brought up the word rat. Is he a rat?
Like, I don't be trying to follow like people like business like that, but like give me the full rundown. I just kind of know some parts.
So we know right now he got hit with the RICO law. Pretty much he was in working with a gang or trying to. Pretty much RICO law is just pretty much you're guilty by association. You was known to run or help contribute to the advancement monetarily of a criminal organization for the most part. So right now Tekashi is locked up for all the shit Treyway has done. But he's getting a plea deal. Right now he was facing the minimum of 44 years in prison. A minimum. And he's watching the feds. He's locked up in the feds. That means the feds has a 98% conviction rate. 98% conviction rate. So he's locked up. And while being locked up, the FBI played the tapes of Treyway planning on killing him. That's why they went ahead and arrested him, because it was plots allegedly of killing Tekashi when if he was going to go to that casino in Atlantic City. So they had threats out to kill him. It was proof that they were stealing money from him. Like, Tekashi was doing tours thinking he was getting paid $340-something thousand, but really it was $3 million on the back end. Whoa. So they was taking the money. The detectives or the FBI agents played a video or tape or proof of Shotty smashing his baby mama.
Well, okay, I saw that today on Instagram.
There you go. So he's smashing the baby mama. On them shows, it was like some correspondence of where they were saying like, hey, if Tekashi don't accept this amount, here's the address to his mama house. So, and then remember, Tekashi got robbed by his own crew. Do you go in and lay down and take a possible minimum of a 44-year bid for this crew?
Them niggas not rocking with him. Like, that's not his crew. Like, that's not his family.
So, people try to say, well, Treyway put him on. It was Treyway. That's why you heard of Tekashi. This and this and that. I agree with you. Hell no. I feel like you call me a rat all you want. I don't care.
Nigga, you say I can't handle your business. That nigga got kids. Like, this nigga got a whole family.
And
like,
you a millionaire. You gonna sit in prison for 44 years. These niggas did everything to you but rape your daughter. Think about it. They stole from him. They robbed him and beat him up.
They was finna kill him.
They already put a death hit. Put a hit out on you. They're already threatening where your moms live at, and they done smashed your baby mama. The only thing they didn't do is anything to his daughter. I'm not laying down 44 years.
That's not his game, bro.
It's not his squad. I tell people all the time, I was like, man, it's different. It's different. Like, if me and you my mans, we go in and we decide to rob this bank together, and I'm gonna hold you down. But in the midst of all of me holding you down, if they come while I'm locked up 23 hours a day and I start finding out that you was smashing my old lady and stealing money from me, all that, bro, what loyalty do I really have?
Nigga, that nigga ain't show no loyalty in the first place. Nigga.
And then on the top of that, it was like, well, Tekashi gonna get killed. Well, they was already trying to kill him before he has nothing left to be loyal to. If I was Tekashi, I'd tell y'all niggas gonna be mad at me. He gonna get out and still sell records. 15, 16-year-olds don't care nothing about no rat or snake or snitch. And wasn't no street niggas really buying Tekashi albums or records. So don't nobody care about that. So he could still come out and still do the same stuff and pop. It'd just be all the whole old heads of the street niggas like
not rocking with that nigga.
But we weren't the ones that was really rocking with him in the first place. So I don't know. So I'm glad. So how can somebody have wanted to be a part of? Is it BMBG? Is that what it is?
BMBG.
Where can we send an application?
It ain't no applications.
No.
Nigga, nah. Nigga, we chilling.
No interviews, on-site interviews?
We good, nigga. This family.
So y'all good at 6 people?
Yeah, we chilling.
Okay. So we got the album rocking right now. Let's talk about some of the visuals that you got up on the horizon.
Like I said, Enter the Dragon video is finna be crazy, finna be dumb. I'm working with the same guy who did Rainwater.
Okay.
So
video dope.
Appreciate it, bro. We finna do something crazy though, bro. Like we're gonna bring that shit to life or whatever. And the rest of it right now I'm keeping a secret because it's gonna be the next couple of singles or whatever. And this time we're gonna have like a,
come on, man. Don't
a
keep
real
it.
Good, we're gonna have a good push though, bro. Like,
come on, man. I at least get the exclusive, man. Like, damn.
Shit.
Let me at least have my first
It's a record
exclusive.
on there called Easy. There's a record on there called Easy. Getting ready to do the visual to that one too.
Okay.
That's with Bussy on it. That one's gonna be good. Bro, you trying to get all the exclusive shit, bro?
Because I know y'all niggas gonna try to go give it to Say Cheese. Put yourself on real life
bro,
production.
Nigga. Okay, look. And
the
then
kitchen, everywhere else, man. I'm trying to get mine now, bro.
The other one I'm working on is Foreplay. It's on there, and I'm working with the same guy too from Rainwater and stuff too. So we're gonna come with some hard shit, bro. I feel like we gotta be outside the box. I feel like it's gotta be like creative, artistic, like crazy. That shit gotta be clean as fuck. We're trying to do like some forward thinking shit or whatever. Like, I don't know, trying to do some shit y'all ain't never seen before. I'm excited to do this shit though.
When I look at y'all crew, y'all kind of remind me of your own version of Odd Future. That's kind of what I see in your own right. Not like them, like y'all mimicking them, but when I see your crew and how y'all operate and how y'all move, it's like y'all move as a collaborative. However, you can really see the own individuality of everybody, like in the crew. Like, how important is that to y'all? Like, is everyone in the crew, like, do y'all want people to be unique? Is it a certain standard that y'all want everybody to have, or is it free for everybody to do them?
Well, I'll say I really, really fuck with Odd Future. But what's it called? I feel like, nigga, we just all us or whatever, and we just so happen to all be clean as fuck. We all just so happen to be confident in ourselves. We all just happen to be like talented in some way, creative in some way. And it just all kind of, God just made it move together, bro. Like, and we just all came together with the shit or whatever. Like, my brothers, they got some hard shit coming out later this year too.
Okay.
Forrest dropping, Pizza dropping, Don dropping. Like, it's gonna be a lot of shit coming, bro. And I'm telling you, like, this next wave, bro, finna be crazy. Finna level up, bro, for real. Like,
so South by Southwest coming up. BMBG, y'all out there?
Down there?
We out here? I'm in here?
We in this. hey, BMBG, nigga.
Crewed up. Do we got a sign we throw up? Like, we throw some shit up?
Shit. Throw up that Triple D shit.
That nigga, that's Joy Road. That's where I'm from. That's the same thing, but it's back here.
But look, BMBG.
Oh, that's fancy. I was just saying.
BMBG. Hey.
It's a lot of hand movement. But that's close to Joy Road where I'm from, so I'm gonna still throw it up.
We in this.
Be out there, man. Y'all got like jerseys or some merch or something I can wear?
That shit coming up real soon too, bro. My brother Biscuit finna have some merch coming out. My merch coming probably closer to the summer or whatever to finish pushing with Muhammad DALI. Get ready for that next shit.
So now that we own gear and clothes, you know I got to get to that.
The gear finna get cracking. Accessories on deck.
I see it. Like, goddamn.
We coming with all the drip, bro. We gonna get everybody dripped, bro. Like,
it's like real. It feel like you got everything on that my construction crew just had here in the studio building.
Look,
but it's dope, bro. It's like,
look,
goddamn, you got what's this like? Got a two master locks. You got a goddamn ceiling hook.
I got the shit on lock, nigga. For real.
Real talk. So let's talk about the pieces, man. Like the let's start. Actually, I want to start first. So the word androgynous. Do people throw that at you a lot?
Yes, bro. And like at first, I didn't even know what the fuck that shit was. Yeah. Like niggas just kept saying that shit.
She's like, the hell that mean?
Right.
So androgynous sound like some type of underwater creature or some shit.
That whole sound fucked.
But yeah, so you get the word. When I think about it, I think about that whole like hip hop flavor, the Rick James, the Prince. What
the
are some facts? And I tell people all the time, man, like South by Southwest, like we said, coming up. And I think some of the biggest mistakes artists make, right, is they focus a lot on their music, which you should. That's very important. But a lot of artists don't put a lot into the way they look. Like I said, I guarantee you, everybody in South by Southwest who gonna think they real clean, they gonna have on the same designer, the same chains, the same belt, the same shoes. Everybody gonna be doing the same exact things. You're gonna look nice, but ain't nobody gonna remember you when they leave because you're just gonna look like everybody else. But when I look at people like you, it's just like, yo, you can put me in a festival with 1 million people. If my eyes hit you, I won't forget you. Like,
I just feel like you just gotta have your own approach to shit, bro. Like, I don't know if that's just me overthinking with shit, bro, but I just have my own approach with everything I be doing, bro. Like,
so like when you wake up in the morning with your wardrobe, when you put it together, like, is it a lot of thought? Like, do you sit in the bed and be like, damn, you know what? I'm gonna put that shit with that.
Honestly, no, bro. Like, it's like almost zero thought, bro. Like, I didn't know what I was wearing like 10 minutes before I was leaving.
So you just said, grab some shit and like, this looks nice.
Bro. I was like, this is what I'm gonna do. That's what's going on today.
So to you, what's more important, the fit or the accessories?
Like, your fit, you gotta have a solid foundation, bro. Like, your fit gotta be to par, nigga. That shit gotta be clean as fuck too. But it's like them accessories, bro. That's that extra drip on top of that shit. Like, if you ain't got no shit going before, nigga, like, the drip might help a little bit, but you still ain't gonna be clean, bro. Like,
so like the clothes is like the bars and the accessories like the ad libs.
Exactly.
But
bro.
Sometimes the ad libs be hotter than the bars.
I mean, yo, and I mean, to each their own and shit. But I mean, I don't know. To me, it's kind of even, bro. Like,
so like with the misconception, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to being androgynous, a lot of people who aren't aware of androgynous, they look at it as gay. How does that make you feel? Or have you ever had to deal with that conception of sexuality by the way that you dress? And is that even important?
I feel like that shit is not important, nigga. I'm clean as fuck. So, like, fuck what somebody gotta say. But like, I don't know. I feel like, nigga, you can wear what the fuck you want to wear. You can do what the fuck you want to do, nigga. Like, at the end of that, people gonna have their opinions about you anyway.
Right.
And shit. And it's like, nigga, you don't need to have nobody behind the closed doors and shit like that. Niggas who be motherfucking kissing and telling and shit like that. That's some bitch shit. Like,
yeah,
you don't go and tell nobody what you popping and shit like that. Like,
there you go. So, like, I don't know. Have you ever seen that episode of Boondocks? Well,
you gotta just go, bro. What was you finna say, bro?
No, I'm just saying. Y'all seen the episode of Boondocks when like they was talking about Gangstalicious? Yes. And like, you know what I'm saying, was it Riley was wearing like the skort and had the purse and all that shit, and dudes laugh like, oh, that shit would never happen in hip hop. But now you got like the most gangster nigga pull up with his gun on his hip and then you swing his bag around like, hold on, bro, I gotta get my ID out my purse. And they pop that joint open and they give it. Like, I think like the boundaries, I guess, or what we define as sex is starting to kind of go away. It's almost like
I feel like it's starting to be more of a time where you can fucking just be yourself or whatever.
That's
like,
good.
That's really what it is. Like, I feel like shit been going on. People been probably dressing how they want to dress, doing what they doing, but they probably was, I don't know.
But you know what, hip hop being such for the longest, one, a male dominated industry, then two, it's supposed to have been the hardest of the hard industry. Mm-hmm. To now see, because for a minute I always thought, I'm like, damn, how long would it take for hip hop to accept androgynous? But if you look back, like, I don't know, this is some super old shit, but if you look back at like Curtis Blow them niggas was wearing crop tops and leather pants and boots and raw hit you in the face
doing that shit, nigga. Like, I got a song on the project, the last song on there is called Sentiment. It kind of like addresses this topic real heavy or whatever, but I feel like, nigga, times change, shit like that, and fashion be changing and shit, but like, I feel like people who just be doing themselves, bro, and be dressing how they want to dress, living how they fucking want to live, bro, like, them be the people that be memorable or whatever, like,
yeah,
not trying to please everybody around them, not trying to be like nobody around them. Not saying you trying to be different, but just being yourself, your authentic self, and not trying to blend into what's going on to look cool and shit.
So like 2019, the visuals on the way, the record out popping. What are some goals? What's some short-term goals, I guess, to end out on this year? And then what's the long-term goals for DALI VODOO and then just the BMBG as a whole?
Short-term goals. Shit, I'm trying to get Muhammad DALI to go dumb.
There we go.
I feel like on the project, bro, like, and this is like no cap, bro. I feel like there's records on there that could be that shit.
Absolutely.
Or whatever. And I feel like I gotta push my shit the right way, maneuver the right way. I'm not really managed by nobody right now and shit. Like, me and my gang, we out here just moving, how we moving and stuff or whatever. And it's been working, so I'm just gonna keep moving or whatever. But like I said, I need some records on that how to pop. Need the videos on that how to pop. Later on this year, probably gonna get another project.
Okay.
And I'm trying to tour like probably sometime end of this year or something like that. Like I said, I've been moving around a lot and just been trying to connect with people on like that, on that face-to-face level or whatever, so they can see you or whatever. And like how you were saying, just they can remember who you are or whatever.
Absolutely.
Long-term goals, nigga, the whole gang gonna blow the fuck up. Nigga, whether it be me in that door, whether it be Bisco in that door, whether it be Forrest in that door, whether it be Bussy in that door, whether it be anybody in that door.
BD the mogul in that door.
Hey, nigga, we in that hoe, bro. Like,
I'm in the crew
why
now.
not let if you moving and stuff like that, why not have your people on with you and stuff like that?
So is it like an initiation process or what I gotta do?
It ain't nothing like that, fam. I mean,
bro, y'all say it ain't no application, so I'm assuming
it's a family thing, bro.
It's a family thing, huh?
It's a family move, bro. For real.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. We mob out, you know what I'm saying, these streets, you know what I'm saying, whole lot of gang shit, get shit popping, you know what I'm saying, BMBG for life, my nigga, what up, though? You know what I mean?
Got that shit tatted on my
bang, bang.
fist.
Shit, me too. Nah. For real, so that's dope, man. I love the way that y'all move, bro. I love the music. I love everything, the way that y'all just packaged all together, all the way around, man. It's not, y'all really look like y'all already, like, you know what I'm saying, label backed. So keep doing what y'all doing, bro, because it's dope that y'all got y'all teams and y'all know y'all lanes to make it work with each other. Keep doing that shit, man. South by Southwest, y'all got shows, y'all performing out there?
Yeah, we popping out. Free Wi-Fi SSSW.
Okay.
And Platinum House SSSW too.
Is that Crit Life?
Yeah, with free Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Shit, I ain't heard Crit Life name come up on the scene in a minute out here, but I ain't been in the underground scene so long. I don't know.
They been moving, bro. They been moving too. I see them.
To Top Shelf.
Oh yeah, Top Shelf gonna be a part of.
They doing a dispensary.
They always do some like dumb, like they always go dumb out there on some shit. Like it's always some show with like the next person finna blow up or some shit. Oh, I'm probably gonna slide through that.
So man, I'm gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting these panels, these networking events heavy. You know, pushing the brand, shaking hands, connecting, so I can connect artists. But man, I'm proud of y'all guys, man. Keep bigging up the city. Please don't get trapped in none of this bullshit that be going on in the city, man. It's sad to see two of the top artists here. You know what I'm saying, go at it like that, man. The city really need all of them to get on, so because it really got potential to become, you know, the next wave like Atlanta is.
Bro, I just think like, bro, the devil try to sneak in with some good shit going on.
Absolutely.
Or whatever. Niggas saw city moving, niggas getting put on, niggas blowing up, girls putting on, like everybody putting on, nigga, like, and nigga got mad, wanted to come in and throw some salt on the game, nigga, but we gonna be good. Dallas gonna be good.
Hey man, we're gonna rebuke the devil. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep making these hits. Y'all boys keep traveling, man. Keep putting in that work. And we're gonna be out here, man. But before we get done, is there anything like for artists out there, anybody that's out there listening, hearing you for the first time, is there anything that you want them to know? Anything you want to leave them with?
I feel like when I'm making music, I feel like it's art, and I feel like if you understand the wave that I'm on, like I appreciate it, and I feel like I just appreciate anybody that's rocking with me with my music right now, my wave and stuff, and even paying attention to somebody like me or whatever.
And also shout out where they can find you, where they can find your guys.
My Instagram, Twitter, all that shit is at DALI VODOO, DALI VOODOO. My gang is BMBG. Type in BMBG on any social media, nigga. You're gonna see BMBG Forest, BMBG JoJo, BMBG everything on there. Shout out my nigga Bisco Balenci. He dropped his project last year, and that shit going crazy. That shit is hard as fuck. That shit is original. He has some crazy visuals on there as well. I want y'all to go listen to his shit. His shit is Bisco Balenci, like Balenciaga.
Okay.
Just Balenci. Yeah, shout out the gang way.
Hey, man, that's it. But, hey, I appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate
Again,
you.
man, for y'all watching this or listening to this on Spotify, all that good stuff, man, please subscribe, please rate, please share. Mogul Moves only. Yeah, I'm bringing back that Cash App Friday. You know what I'm saying? Big things popping. Hey, South by Southwest, you're going to see me there. Also, man, if you're an artist and you may not have management, you may not have no representation, or you may have a team, but you need some help with certain services, hit me up, man. We got electronic press kits that we can help you out with, which are one-page resumes, show everything about you as an artist on one page, so you're not sending a bunch of links. Also, man, we can help you put together, media runs, buzz campaigns, help you get your split sheets, artist producer contracts, all that stuff together. So if you need those services, hit us up in the email at teammogulmedia@gmail.com. Again, this your boy Big D the Mogul, a.k.a. Shook Diddy, a.k.a. Illuminati Jet, and I'm out. You did. Peace.
Into the dragon, know I was chosen, I didn't vanish. I am a spike hit, holding a gadget. I am a psychic, knew this would happen. And I'm back, and boy, I pull up, better send me the bag. And me put it on for my niggas, I have it. Slicker than sad, and suck on my Johnson. This is real magic. Into the dragon, into the dragon, into the dragon.